Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight, doing a little bit of goofing around, and I have a really cool gun to show you guys tonight. This one is one that was actually dropped off to me by Randy at the Baldwinsville Air Gun Show. It's about a month ago now. I've been slowly getting his guns fixed up. He brought several guns. I've already shipped a couple of them back to him. This one a little bit more intricate and took a little bit more thinking to get it actually done, but I think I have it working pretty good now. There's one more thing I'm going to try, but I wanted to do kind of an update for you guys and let you see it. But what we have here is a very cool, this one is called an Apache Fireball, and these were made starting in around 1947, 1948. Were not made for very long, only for a couple of years. Apache apparently had some money troubles or whatever, and quickly went out of business from what I've read. If you want a really good history on them, Jimmy D's Air Gun Adventures or something like that, I'll leave a link down in the description to that website. He's got some really cool stuff as far as antique air guns like this, and he's got a really good write-up on this, how to tear it down. The one thing that I think maybe Randy had keyed on and was in Jimmy D's thing, it says that the Benjamin 130 series seal kits would work in this gun. So he bought a seal kit from JG Air Guns, and I'm not throwing any stones at JG Air Guns, but none of those seals would work in, first of all, none of those seals would work in a, well, they might work in a Crossman one or a Benjamin 130 as far as the, because I have a Benjamin 132 that I just got done resealing for another channel subscriber. But so that poppet valve for the exhaust valve would probably work, but that pump cup is like a good 1/4 of an inch too big in diameter to fit inside of either the Benjamin or the Apache. So but I did tear it down, and I pulled it apart, and I found a couple of actually good seals that will work in here and got it up and running. I still haven't got a pump cup for it, but this one's in pretty good shape, so it's actually working pretty good now. I did actually ask Henry Ford to send me over an actual 130 valve from his stock. They're very close. I'm not sure about these threads, though. I think the threads might be different, which would keep me from being able to put that pump cup into this gun. But it actually is not doing bad as far as pumping up goes. The main part was the inlet washer, which I have right here. Actually, I'll put a picture of it up here. You guys can see it better. But the inlet washer on the front end of the compression cylinder was just all dry rotted and corroded, so you would get one pump into the gun, and no matter how many times you pumped it, you only got one pump into the gun. So every time you pumped it, when you opened it back up, the pressure would come right back out of the valve. The exhaust valve was in pretty tough shape too, but it was actually holding air, so you would get one pump in and you could just barely get a shot to go out the barrel. But it's actually shooting pretty good now. I think it probably could be better, but unless I can get a pump cup that will fit in this, I think it's about as good as it's going to get. But the two pieces that I actually found actually came out of kits that I had in the garage here from Henry Ford, and the exhaust valve that I found that actually worked was an exhaust valve for like a Crossman 180 or Crossman 400. The stem was just the right size, and then it's got this plastic to seat against the back of the valve. that worked really well for the exhaust valve for the hammer to hit against. And then the other part was so this is one of two of these black O-rings that would come in like a Crossman 100, 101, 102, 104 seal kit from Henry, like one of these 102, 101, 102 up here. And that is the front end of the valve. And so I did take a picture of that sitting next to it. There's a little brass button that actually fits onto, and then the tip of that brass button comes out the front of the valve. So when you close it down, it pushes air in, and then there's a spring that closes it when you open the valve back up, that'll seal that up so that whatever pressure you just put in there stays in there. And it really seems to be working pretty good. So every time if you don't have it cocked, the pressure is just going to come right back out the barrel. But we're going to go ahead and shoot it a couple times. If I can get a Benjamin 130, so I have my own little stock of pellets. If you watched my mail call I did the other day, you would have saw me cutting the tops off from a couple of, or I only did one on the video, but cutting the top off from a number 4 buckshot shell. I bought a whole box of them, 5 of them, and this morning I cut the tops off, and I got about 100, and so a couple of, they were supposed to be 21 pellet ones, so the first one I cut open was only 20. Then the next 2 I did actually ended up with 43 pellets between the 2 of them, and then the last one actually had 44 pellets between the 2 of them. So the first one was shy 1, and then the second 2 that I cut open, one of them had more than 21 in it, and then the last 2 had 22 in both of them. So pretty cool. But so this gun actually shoots 24 caliber round balls. It originally was, and it has a magazine on the side of it here. I think it'll hold up to 10. I don't know if I'm going to put 10 in there or not, but so that's 6. Let's see if I can get a 7th in there. 7? Nope, 7 doesn't work, so it holds 6. So the very early ones of these were actually single shots, and another option that could come with these is a barrel insert that would go in here and allow you to shoot 175 caliber lead round balls out of these. So pretty cool history. The company also did make a rifle version of this, and I'm wondering if people are getting confused. Maybe that pump cup that I'm not sure, so I can't really say. But let's go ahead. So there's a little loading gate in the back here that you pull that, and it'll let one of those 24 caliber round balls fall into the chamber. Then you push it closed, it'll push that into the chamber. Now you have to cock the hammer back here, and then it is pumping up with some pretty good pressure, so maybe it doesn't really need a pump cup. But we're just going to shoot at a can here, no big deal. No. But it's going clean through that can without any problems, so I don't think Randy can ask for much more than that. Pretty good. That's 2. We'll shoot all 6 of these, right? I can feel it building up the pressure as I'm pumping that up. And it's doing a pretty good number on that can. Let's get the rest of them done here. This was a fun little project though. I really thought maybe I wasn't going to be able to get her done. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm going to have to put another one in. I forgot to cock it, and I just blew the BB right out the barrel when I pumped it. Alright, so let's try that again. So you load the BB, you cock the hammer. Now you can pump it up. I'm not sure if that leather seal that is in that JG kit is the wrong one. I'm sure the way that this thing is arranged, it looks like a leather seal would work on there if it were a smaller diameter. But that one is like I said, a good 1/4 of an inch too big. Shooting with pretty good power, pretty good accuracy. All right, I think I got one more here. Not bad, not bad at all. So there you go. That is the Apache Fireball. Like I said, if you go to Jimmy D's website there, he's got a really good write-up on the history of the company. They used to make like golf carts and stuff, hand carts for golf bags and stuff, and a bunch of different stuff. Something to do with Alka-Seltzer. I'm not sure what the whole link is there, but really pretty cool. Some companies are like that, you know, like Quackenbush. Quackenbush made all kinds of stuff, household goods and air guns and all kinds of tin stuff. But companies are pretty funny that way sometimes. But there you go, Randy. Once I get this thing, I'm going to try that other pump cup, see if there's something we can do with that. But I think it's doing pretty good. If that other pump cup doesn't work, then I'll pack this guy up and get it heading on back to you. I got the seal kit coming for your other Daisy 25. Just hasn't gotten here yet. It's in shipping. It's on the way. So I'll have that soon and be able to get that Daisy 25 up and running. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.